Hey guys, it's me Anais, and today I'm going to be doing the BaldBookGeek's Pass It On tag. I was tagged by my friend JD Estrada, so I'm going to put his link there down below. And I was kind of miffed when I watched his video, because we have very similar tastes. I'm like, well, this is why we're friends. So, I'm going to try not to copy verbatim what he says, and I won't, because I only put one of his picks on my video, even though all of his picks are picks that I would definitely pick. So basically the premise is you're supposed to have 3 books that you would suggest everybody reads, which is hard for me because I think that's so all-encompassing. Everybody has such different tastes and wants and needs and whatever. So let's not get so literal. I have a problem with that. So, the first one is The Little Prince. The Little Prince I have read multiple times in my life, and every time I get something a bit different out of it, depending on my mindset. So, it is this kind of deep philosophy hidden in a kid's book, really. But the main thing is, don't be a jerk. Be responsible for the people who care about you and that you care about them, and live your life with integrity. And I try to do that to varying levels of success. But The Little Prince, it has adorable little drawings in there to go with these stories about a prince that has fallen from his asteroid into the desert. And he's talking with a pilot and telling him about his rose that he loves, but she's very selfish, and so it's not perfect, but it goes through their relationship, his relationship with a fox, meeting people on different planets and stars, and their kind of take on life. Anyway, that is definitely one of my, or if not my favorite book out there. I love that book. Oh god, tea's good. Okay. The next one for me is Pale Blue Dot, A Vision of a Human Future in Space by Carl Sagan. I read this when I was younger, and when I was a kid, I wasn't really taught science at all. And so for me, when I first read this book of science and telling me kind of Earth's place in the universe, it was incredibly freeing and moving and beautiful and awe-inspiring, and I just think everybody should know that. They should know how small Earth is in the universe and how special that makes them, and the plants and the trees and animals and everything, because it's so rare and interesting. I don't know what else to say about it, because it's just so, for me, it was super impactful, and it started me on a journey to reading all kinds of other science books and studying and trying to learn as much as I can about natural sciences, and I just love that stuff. I'm very interested and thrilled when I get to hear about it, especially from somebody like Carl Sagan, who was so good at telling you things in a way that made you feel like you're just having tea and he's just sharing a story with you. A magical, wonderful story, because it's real and it's our story, the human story on this planet. I don't know, there's not very many more profound things than that if you're a human. Maybe if you're a bear, you have some other thing. Anyway, the next one for me is Stranger Music by Leonard Cohen. I remember the first time I heard Leonard Cohen, I was 17 years old, and my roommates played Leonard Cohen for me, and I was shocked and appalled, and I immediately wanted to listen to so much more, and I just kept listening to it. And he had one line in particular, when they said repent, I wondered what they meant, and he was talking about all of this, you know, the nature of him feeling sinful and then feeling free through other things, you know, just everything. Like, he just laid it out there so honestly. And that was his music at the time. I was listening to his music, but Stranger Music, that book, it has a lot of the lyrics in it which stand alone fabulously as poetry, as well as some of his poems. And man, that guy had a huge impact on me, and kind of making me be more open and honest and vulnerable as well, because I wanted that. Whatever that quality was that Leonard had, I wanted it, because I didn't want to hide anymore anything, and it didn't feel like he was. I felt like I was being granted something really precious that usually you'd need to know somebody for years before they let you in on these thoughts and feelings, and he was just, for the price of a CD, letting you into his soul, really. So Leonard Cohen's book and his music, I love it. Stranger Music, that book, I've read it, I don't even know how many times. So those are my 3 picks. I love them all very, very much. I've read them all multiple times, so I feel like that's a good fit for this tag. I don't know if they would work for everybody, but God, stop being so literal with this tag. Man, it's so dumb. It's fine. I think everybody should embrace knowledge and embrace different viewpoints. And so these are 3 very distinct viewpoints. Here you go. Enjoy. Alright, well, I'm going to finish my tea here. I hope that you have tea too. And I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.